Look at that. Look at that. I might move the camera a little bit. Let me see here. You're kind of off on that side. Yeah. I moved that camera when I was cleaning the lens. How's that? That looks a little better. Let's see if I can get... Oh, yeah, it's working, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Looks like it is.
Oh.
Oh, hey now. Oh, hey now.
All right, creepy guy.
Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Okay. I think we got audio. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Super cool.
That's awesome. Hey, everybody. We will officially go live in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We are recovering from our days of
thunder.
Days of thunder, yes. I'll go with that. Days of thunder. Oh. So still a little bit in the stuffy head and drainage, and we'll just leave it at that. I don't think you need to know any more than that. That's probably even more than you need to know. But
we had colds. Let's not make it something it wasn't.
It was horrid. It was disgusting. Look, Bessy's got a hat on.
I do have the hat.
She's matching me. She's got her own hat and her own microphone. Mortis 005 is here. Hello, Mortis 005. Hello, Jim Stewart. DW Lowe is on here. Verjeski is on here. Thank you guys so much for jumping on here. Neil Morgan is on here. E.S. Taylor. E.S. Taylor has been doing some really cool videos. I don't know if you guys have been checking them out or not. Eric, I noticed that you shut off your comments or you just weren't, or YouTube wasn't allowing comments. I don't know what it was, but I looked at your video that you did on the when you got your box set. You posted a video when your box set arrived there in Canada. And I watched that video and I was going to leave a comment, but it wouldn't let me leave a comment. So I don't know if that's a setting that you have changed or not. But I just thought you should be aware. If it's something that you have done on purpose, that's cool. If it's not, then, so be it. Shadowland. Not Shadowland. Showland. That's Scott Howland is on here. Hey, Scott, how are you, sir? Pagum is on here. Matt Spitz is on here. Matt Spitz just this Sunday played a super awesome game with Michael Greenhill. What was that scenario? I already forgot.
It was the Guardian one.
Oh, the Forbidden City, trying to get into the Forbidden City. Now, that was pretty cool. Now, they played that scenario co-op. Just imagine how that would have gone if they would have gone into that scenario with guns a-blazing. That would have been very interesting.
I still say Minerva missed that first one on purpose.
Oh.
So then Lucky Dundee didn't make it out in time.
So Lucky didn't make it out on time.
For her.
Oh.
Rolling dice.
Yeah. Look at that. 5 successes, Matt. 5 successes. 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 5. See that? Yeah.
Now, if you can only do that, when you need to.
I only do it when I need to.
Because if this had been a game, those would have been like 1s and 3 2s.
Hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessy. Don't let her good looks fool you. She is dangerous.
With disease. Dangerous with disease.
I know. So sorry, apologize. We are still recovering from our colds. But we are recovering, I feel like.
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
like we are actually getting better. So
I returned to the work zone.
Bessy has returned to work, and I have stopped sleeping half of the day. So those
All
are
the day.
all day. So those are the two things that have improved.
I mean, can only go up from there.
I know. Hey, if we haven't mentioned it already, why don't you take a moment and click that like and the subscribe button for us? How many folks do we have on here right now? 2. We got like 2 or 3 people. That's all we got. 2 or 3 people tops. 8. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Let's see. I call shenanigans. Matt Spence is calling shenanigans. Okay. Very cool. We got 7 watching and we got 7 likes. That's pretty much all we could ask for. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you have hit that bell.
Yeah.
So tonight we're gonna
do some questions and answers.
Just a quick update as far as the Kickstarter is concerned. And if you guys saw my video earlier today, you know that we have placed orders now for the China Station and the characters books. So now all we're doing is waiting for those to come in. In the meantime, we're getting stuff ready to ship off to the UK. Now, those books, the characters book, the China Station book, will also be printed in the UK. So all of that stuff will be going to Chris Abbey there at Sally Forth in the UK, and he'll split it all up and send it off in different boxes to all of the different backers. So stuff is moving forward. Isn't that awesome?
Super awesome.
We are doing a Q&A tonight. So if you have questions, this would be a great time to ask them because I have a very short list, but, fun stuff. The other thing that I talked about during the video today was what other possible books you guys would like to see as far as maybe other campaign books or things like that. So go back and check out that video. And I don't want to go over it all, right now, but we'd love you guys to let us know what you'd like to see as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So a few questions. Let's see. What were some of the things that got the Lovecraft theme popped up several times in the comments from today's video. Excuse me. What else? Fantasy, sci-fi, different comments like that. So be sure and sound in on that and let us know what you'd like to see also. I'm gonna have to get something to drink.
Do you want me to read out the first question?
Sure.
What is the health of a big follower?
Oh, that's a good question. That is a good question.
How about a good answer?
I think somebody sent that to me recently. I don't remember if that was actually on the Facebook group or not. But so if you give the big ability to a follower, it in fact raises their health up to 1d8. Here's the downside though. It does not get rid of their asterisks. And what does that asterisk mean? That asterisk means if that character fails a health check, then they are immediately removed from play. That's what the asterisk is there for. So that is always the way that was intended to be done. And we very seldom see it, but you could have a character with a D10 asterisk, I don't actually know how you would do that, but I'm just saying, as an example, you could try to do something like that, which gives them a fairly decent chance of passing a health check. But it also means that if they do fail it, they are simply removed from the table. So you have to remember, those are only 1-point characters. Those are only 1-slot characters. So they were never intended to be beefy, and that's not the way to make them, powerful.
Yeah.
So, another thing I'd like your feedback on is what sort of videos y'all are interested in seeing. So we do this live Thursday video, but do you guys like the terrain videos? Do you like seeing new miniatures? Do you like seeing rules questions or new rules or painting videos, or what sort of other videos would you guys like to see? I am interested in hearing your feedback on that, as far as terrain and miniatures and character backgrounds like we used to do, and things like that. So let us know what sort of videos you guys are enjoying. Scott Howland says he'd like the retro sci-fi kind of, maybe like a Flash Gordon sort of thing. Yep, that's good. What do I need to get started? Comes up every once in a while, and we actually have a whole video out there for it. So I guess maybe we ought to bump it up on the thing and put that out there again. Basically, you need the rule book and the fortune deck. Those are the two things that you really just need to get started. Now, if you are planning to start off and are only planning to play solo, then I would add the solo deck onto that. But that's it. I'd also remind you that those decks are available free to download through various sources. You can download them from
Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And on the store? Is it on the store? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the store and Facebook and our Pulp Alley webpage too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the free quick start guide's on there as well?
Yes. Yeah, that's on there to download for free as well. Can I use a misfortune card to cancel a peril? So, for example, when a peril happens, it's drawn from the top of the deck. If you have a misfortune card in your hand, can you use it to stop the peril, to cancel that peril from happening? And the answer is no. What the misfortune card is used for is to cancel a fortune effect. And that is the top portion of the card up there where it says things like play when an enemy activates, and this is the effect. That is the fortune effect. The fortune effect is the top half of the card, and that is specifically what a misfortune applies to, is that top portion of the card. It does not affect anything to do with perils, or when people are using the bottom half of the card for something, X cards or things like that. So misfortune is specifically used for the top half of the card. When I started with Pulp Alley rules, the videos were incredibly helpful. Very cool. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos, Matt. Thank you so much. If you need a break, redo some serials again. Yeah, we could redo some serials. The Zorro one. Yeah, do you remember the Zorro's Black Whip video? Yeah, that's one of my favorites as well, Eric. I really enjoyed that one. And what was the question? The question for that one was, how many times do they say the name Zorro in the entire serial? And the answer is never. They never actually say Zorro anywhere in the entire serial. The only place the name appears is in the name of the cereal itself. How funny is that? Some sort of
licensing issue.
Yeah, some sort of copyright infringement issue, that sort of thing, where they couldn't get away with actually saying it, but they stuck it in the title. Very funny. Okay. Pulp Alley is a pretty fun game. I think one of the things that we've tried to do with it is to give the players a real opportunity to be engaged and be part of the action. I think that I think a lot of games get very creative with taking the players' choices away. If you look at, how do you decide which player goes first? You have games out there where you draw a card and that tells you which character goes first, or you draw a pebble out of a bag.
Ooh. I love the pebbles.
Yeah, or you do something, or you just alternate back and forth. In Pulp Alley, it's actually a choice. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop. In Pulp Alley, it's actually a choice that the players make. It is, why take that choice away from the players when they're sitting at the table? In Pulp Alley, it becomes part of the strategy and part of the tactics of the game. So it's one of those things that really makes it fun, is picking out when do you want to go first and when do you want to make the opponent go first. Very, very fun part of the game. Now, this Sunday, don't miss this Sunday. It is going to be a whopper. The live game this Sunday is called Hell Unleashed. It's going to face the Phantom Agents versus the Dundee Scholars. Now, are they going to do this scenario co-op? Or are they going to go into it with guns a-blazing? Going to be fun. Going to be fun. Don't miss Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bessy, is there anything else we need to cover tonight?
I don't think so.
Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it was a little rough tonight. We'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Cue the music and roll those credits. Dun 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 dun.